get that goal. I definitely want to get Danny there. I think that'd be great to have Danny there and talking, and I'll come and help do coverage and stuff. Like, I want to make it the best European event that's ever happened. All right, guys, we're into the game. Here we go, guys.
Game starting.
Round number 6 of the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Pro Play Tour in beautiful Dallas, Texas. On the left, we have Jacob Davis playing Golden Frieza. On the right, we have Jose Caranco playing VanillaKu.
Yeah, I'm okay with that one. And it looks like he charges the green one-drop Frieza and then plays out Miss Chile.
Yeah, guys, after this event, after this match, I'll fix the lights. And I'm not sure what's going on with the lights. Did they get turned off? Or like, look how dark this is now.
What happened? Those were all working.
That's what I'm saying. They were looking.
It was looking spot on all day today.
Insane, yeah.
Yeah, I can take a look at that.
I'm not sure what the records are, but I think they were pretty high up, guys. So they're probably X1. I'm not sure. Again, I was talking to you guys. I was entertaining you guys instead of doing what I was supposed to do.
I believe they are X1 because they came from a less than, I think it's table 10, if you look over. And right there, they came from table 10.
Yeah, so it's X1. It's X1.
Definitely X1.
X1, absolutely. Or actually, it could be X01 because that's probably technically still puts you in that same bracket there.
You know, it's funny. I'm really happy to see Golden Frieza and Golden Frieza up in high tables doing well. Do you remember when we were commentating? I forget, it was like the East versus West, and I had mentioned I would like to see Golden Frieza like back in the meta. I think he would come back.
Yep.
And I was like, and they're like, no, it can't be impossible because of the Burgos. I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of cool little cards coming on. Everything keeps adding more like Frieza's army tags, and people will find a way to break this leader. They keep making Frieza army cards, they will figure out a way. And it looks like Jacob now has which one is that Frieza, Dusty? I forgot what it's called. Because there's two of them look almost identical.
Back from Hell.
Yeah,
Frieza,
there's two of them identical. Yeah. It's like when you put them side by side, like which card's which?
What's happening?
Yep, they look almost identical. Ooh, playing the one-drop Frieza. He's gonna look at top three.
Look at the top 3.
Grabbing the Chile. Is it Chile or Chile? That's a tough question.
It's probably not that tough of a question, but it's a tough question for me.
Because I don't remember.
Because I don't know how to, I can't say English words correctly. Everyone's making fun of me for the Malibu example I used earlier.
I don't remember from the movie when I watched it if it was Chile or Chile. I don't remember. I'm drawing a brain fart from the movie, and I feel sad because I own it. Okay, now it's Jose's turn. He's charging. So clearly you can see that he's playing the traditional, what's now becoming the more popular black-yellow version of this deck, and I think it's the strongest version of this deck.
You think black-yellow without blue?
I don't think it needs blue. I think the blue-yellow with obviously with the black cards that it inherently has is the best one in my opinion, but favoring the yellow cards is the better matchup against Super Shenron.
Okay.
The only thing that the blue has for Super Shenron is B,
right,
which is very powerful.
Right.
But I think the yellow package that it puts into the deck is literally targeted to Super Shenron. It's like, this is what I do, the Super Shenron. And I love this deck. I actually play this deck in red-blue form.
Yeah, because I wonder, the thing I like about blue is I like Pan.
Yep.
I think Pan is a fantastic way to awaken because you just need one Pan to awaken. Mm-hmm. Where in these other versions, it's really hard to awaken off one Krillin or one Mass Saiyan.
Yep.
Actually, there's Krillin right there. Like he's going to attack, he gets a life, that's great. But then after that, he has to either draw. It's pretty likely that Jacob kills it, and he needs one more card. So
I actually play the one-drop Pan, and I love that card. And I think we were talking about it prior, and I'm a huge fan, especially when I get in a position where I get to use it after my opponent has hit me or they've done something to me, so I only need one, and then I'll bounce it back, and my next turn, that's now another blue charge that I needed. So I like to have either one or two blue energy in my energy, for sure. I don't like depending on that one for being. I like to have a second one if I ever need to use it. Right. So it's always good to just have a guaranteed card that's going to get me some kind of net value. I'm going to swing with it. I'm going to do what I know I want it. Then bounce it back to my hand, either use it as combo or charge it as my blue charge next turn. That's what I love the most about that card. It just solves so many things for you. Of course, no double strike, no crit, but I think that's a fair sacrifice for everything else that it does for you.
Right. Yellow plays Source of Power. No, yeah. Source of Power is very good, but I think the problem with Source of Power is a little slow. 3-drop.
Yep.
And I think that, trying to rely on a 3-drop to awaken is scary against a deck like, Super Shenron that's trying to kill you on that turn or put a lot of pressure on you that turn. So I think you want to be awakened, as soon as possible in it.
Yeah, I saw. I was walking and doing some laps earlier, and I was watching a lot of players not awakening very quickly with this deck, and that made me think. I was like, especially on some of them were going against Super Shenron. I want to awaken it as quickly as possible and have access to, not only to be 15K on my leader side, but also to be able to draw into what I need exactly by showing 4-star ball and drawing 2 versus drawing 1. Yeah, you discard 1, but we all know that's pretty easy to recur back what you use out of that in this deck. Whatever you put in the discard pile, it's very useful at that point. Swinging now with Golden Frieza leader. Going to go ahead and draw. And this is going to... Jose's already at 6 life. He doesn't have any vanilla cards in his discard pile, so he's not going to be able to awaken any moment. Yeah, I'm quick
This
to...
list is so cool.
Which one? The
Golden
Frieza?
Frieza?
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody started showing a list with Golden Frieza? I think it was Kobe Garrett.
Yeah, Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe Garrett.
Kobe did, and then I know
using the Chile and Limo engine and stuff like that.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and the Broly finisher. Tapping your or keeping your cards in rest mode. No, absolutely.
Yeah,
Very
this
good
one
deck.
looks familiar. Like I have seen something online. It's a lot of fun. I like what a lot of the Chile and Limo stuff do in this deck with the interaction of the leader. It's pretty cool. Plus, it's also green. I really like green right now. I want to see more green stuff, but there's a lot of really cool cards in green that you can get access to by playing these cards. Especially with our BCC is also green.
This is the card everyone's talking about, and honestly, like, I'm already 0 for 1 today, but I'll try to figure it out.
Tagoma?
Yeah, how do you spell Is it Togo?
T-O-G-O, yeah.
Togo.
Okay, maybe not. Just put T-O.
T-O?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no. Nah.
Oh, is it T-A maybe? Tagoma? I forgot how you spell it. I think it's Tagoma. Try T-A.
That's T-A-G-O-M-A.
Right. Maybe not.
T-A? G-O?
I think this thing, it's not wanting to work with us right now.
I'm sorry. Where's he at?
I don't see him.
Is he not? He's yellow, right?
There is yellow Tagoma cards.
Let me just go. It actually doesn't make sense because if there like you said, there are yellow cards.
Oh, put it on page 1. There we go.
Oh, that's why it was on
That's
page 1 the
why.
whole time.
Oh,
I'm an
jeez.
idiot. All right, Tagoma or Tago? Is it Tagoma?
It's Tagoma.
Tagoma.
Yeah.
If a Frieza or Sorbet card is in play in your battle area, you can play this card from your hand without paying its energy cost. When you play this card, if your leader card is a yellow Shenron card, choose up to 1 Dragon Ball card from your deck and place it in your drop area, then shuffle your deck, draw 1 card, and you can't play Tagoma for the duration of the turn. Yeah, I would think that you wouldn't draw, right?
What's the argument about wood drawing? What am I missing?
Because it says if your leader card is a yellow Shenron card, choose up to 1 Dragon Ball card from your deck and place it in your drop area. Then shuffle your deck, draw 1 card. So people were saying, well, if you're like, can he draw a card since he's Golden Frieza? Mm-hmm. It's like I don't think so.
I don't believe
he's not
so. No.
He's not a Shenron.
If it had a period, if this had a period and then it said draw a card, that's a continuation of another effect, and it's not a prerequisite to what was stated prior. So the prerequisite if your leader is a yellow Shenron, and it's telling you what you get to do, do this, do this, do this. If there's a period, then the draw card would always go through. Because at that point, you're just resolving most of the effect as possible. That's not tied to the prerequisite. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right, okay.
Yeah, but would mean that he does not draw. Is it ruled that you could draw?
I don't know. I think these just came out, so I think this is...
Yeah, this is the power booster talking about, I believe.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion, it shouldn't be able to draw because it's just a continuation of what was already stated.
Okay.
So, oh man, he's playing world champion.
Yeah, no, Blaine, I'm not saying it's a bad choice in your deck if it doesn't draw. It's just the question, the debate in chat was, does it draw or not? And so, I read the card to see, and I think if the prior card was ruled that you don't get the 5K on your opponent's turn, then this, I don't think you draw.
So Jose playing out Banisher Fu here, and Jacob bloodlusting it, not letting him access to warp. Probably going to warp. What do you think, the Frieza card or the Chile card?
No, what is it?
So he played Banisher Fu, and Jacob went ahead and bloodlusted. I was kind of thinking what would be his main target. What did he want to banish? And I think it was going to be the 4-drop Frieza or one of just something else. But I think 4-drop Frieza is his main target to banish here. Nothing else really is bothering him on the board. Now he's defending himself with super combo.
Yep.
The Doria Super Combo, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yes, I love the Doria.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still overrums. Yep. And our awesome stream judge, John, letting him know that, yep, even though it's bloodlusted, it will still go overrun at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, John, a head judge now. Just goes to show.
Yeah. Doing a good job, doing big things, moving on up, like the Jeffersons.
You work hard on the stream. I'm gonna let you. This one, I'm gonna let you commentate.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go try to fix this light. It's actually bugging me. I actually
bugging?
can't. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it never looked
I
like
guarantee you it's off.
I think it's just turned off.
I think it's off, yeah.
I think someone.
Either that, yeah, either or, yeah. Guys, he's going to check that light for us. Just give him 1 second because our thing has been awesome all day, including the light for you guys, so you clearly see the cards, and now it's like super dark. So either they've accidentally kicked it or they turned it off. Something happened that they're not on. This is way darker than what it used to be. And let's see here. Looks like Jacob is thinking of his next move. Looking through his hand. I really love VanillaKu, guys. I'm currently playing this deck at my locals all the time, and I was on this leader when it was revealed, and I was super excited to play it, and I just love it. It's so much fun. Like I said, I think I said earlier, I am playing like a more red-blue variant, and I love it, and I wouldn't change it. But unfortunately, I wouldn't bring it to a regional setting or like a high-level event like this, like the Pro Play Tour. I would play like some kind of yellow variant. I think currently with the current cards in our meta, that's the best way to play this. Playing another Limo, or is that the one he had and he picked up? I think he just picked it up and put it back down. And he's swinging with it now. And Jose's a leader. So Jose's currently at 4 life, and he's just choosing not to awaken. He kind of want to awaken on his turn, which is the right way of doing this. But I've seen all day today people not wanting to take advantage of Goku's permanent awaken at 6. And I find that strange. Why not to take advantage of it as soon as possible and just be awakened early and be able to kind of be more aggressive and be more oppressive against your opponent. We need more Richie commentating. Hey, awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. Me and Dusty work really hard to bring everybody great streams here all weekend, and I tend to oversee Yu-Gi-Oh! While he does Dragon Ball, but I do have a bit of a break from that stream right now, so I came over to hang out with Dusty. Yeah, I love Awakening ASAP with his leader. Yeah, me too. Like, I don't see a reason not to. Maybe against Janemba, so you're not drawing too much. But against everybody else, I want to awaken as fast as possible. It's super easy to do, and the level of plussing you do off this 4-star ball and awaken side is so good.
Is that better?
Looks the same.
You can even see
Are they on? So maybe they're removed.
You can even see some of the light.
Yeah, this I couldn't see earlier, right here. So you think maybe they just moved it?
I think they did. I think they moved it, and then they. I think because I had it kind of angled better and stuff. We'll just have to work on it after the.
We'll fix it.
It's just bugging me because I know that it wasn't like it was crystal clear.
Yeah, we spent way too much time making it
we
look
did.
good.
We did.
Yesterday, it did not look good right now. So we'll definitely fix it. Because now that I'm looking at it more, I'm like, okay, now it's bugging me.
Yeah, it is because it wouldn't bug me if this because it's still like you can tell what cards are there. It's all like,
But it was not as crispy as it was.
Yesterday was like, holy moly.
Yeah, it looked good. Well, even this morning when we got started, it looked good.
Yeah, sure.
What round did that happen? Do you remember?
Well, actually, you know what though? We didn't really test it because they took the cards off. So I bet you when they went in and took the cards off that we were using to test because we left them here, I bet you that they knocked it over and screwed them out. I bet you they did.
My goodness. They didn't say nothing at us. Don't say nothing. They won't notice.
We'll fix it, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. It should look a lot better than it does. You deserve better.
Yeah, he played Agent Destruction, then they lost to Marcus. Roshi's in Warp, it should be in drop area. Let's see. What are the players' records? These players should either be X1 or X01. They are from table number 10. So definitely players doing very well, which is really surprising from Golden Frieza, not a very common leader. So super happy to see him in top tables.
Ooh, I love Surprise Attack Frieza. I agree.
Yes, so good. And he goes into so many decks. That's what's awesome about it. Like, it's so good. It's a free green Frieza that, as soon as you KO card may come out. I also love Shenron Figure and Majesty in almost every deck right now. The type of cards that we're all playing.
Oh, the 4-drop?
Yep. Yeah, Figure Majesty Shenron. It's almost every deck that we're playing right now is abusing like low-cost cards. So being able to kind of push like I can summon this card and draw a card, or I can just extend my turns. Is really amazing. I love it, and I love it actually in Kid Ku. Not a lot of people played in Kid Ku.
Yeah, a lot of people don't play in Kid Ku.
I played 2 of them, and I love that card. I really do. It comes in handy so much, especially when sometimes when you find yourself playing Kid Ku.
Motor Breath says, Dusty, it's Tim won our locals with this Golden Frieza deck. I actually sent him the video of Colby's Golden Frieza deck.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, I told you the deck is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I run this Golden Frieza deck at my locals, pretty similar build from what I see so far. Really fun making your opponent discard with Limo and Chilais. Yeah, one thing that I know that Colby ran, it's a little bit different, is the Broly chain. Have we seen the Broly chain, any of the Brolys at all? Yeah, no. So it looks like maybe Jacob isn't running those.
I haven't seen a single Broly card at all. And he's bloodlusting quite a bit. Jacob's looks like he might have had these bloodlust in his hand and he's just holding on to them to try to stop Jose's extension. So in moments like this, that's what I was talking about. So when you get to 4 energy in the VanillaKu deck, sometimes all you do is play Aider or play Aider Goku Pass. I'd rather just play Shenron and use his effect to either bring something back, or if I'm afraid that I don't want to be tapped out, that's turn 4 to be tapped out, I just untap 2, draw a card.
Okay.
Now, you got to be careful with Frieza, because it's a leader that can bloodlust you, so you don't want to do it.
Right.
But in any other matchup, just play it, untap 2, draw a card, and now I have a Figure of Majesty on board that will constantly do things for me.
Okay.
Like, it's just really good, especially on that awkward turn 4.
Okay.
So, Jose now, choosing to awaken. Reveals 4-star ball to draw 2. Such a good ability. And what I like about it is you draw first and then you discard. That has a lot of value to me.
Yeah, it's something that a lot of people forget. Is that that? Yeah, they forget that you draw first and discard. Yep.
Yeah, you don't have to discard as you draw separately. I know you can draw and put them in your hand. Look at your hand, establish what you're looking at, and okay, this is what I don't need, and then discard.
Actually, we're doing Top Cut tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, Top Cut should be tomorrow.
I just can't believe it's only 5:22. We have 2 more rounds.
Yep, and we're done.
Yeah,
it's great. You just got 1 more.
That's just like it's blowing me away. I keep thinking there's more. I'm like, wait a second, something's wrong.
The entire team today has done such an amazing
job.
So
insane.
Like, it just run. This is the smoothest ever run, and you can just tell they're learning from experience from all the different Pro Play tours.
Oh, Seagarish in chat, boys.
Where? Oh, I see him right there.
Best deck builder in the game, not even close, Mr. Seagarish in chat. The deck no longer runs Broly. It's Android 13 now. Oh, cool.
Ooh, interesting.
Spicy.
Android 13 as in like the big boy, like the big 7-drop, or something different?
I have no idea.
What does it mean? There's a lot of Android 13
cards. What does it mean?
I think we need a new video.
I think we do need a new video.
Mr. Garish, get us a new video, buddy.
Garish, where you at?
Help a brother out.
Yeah, freaking Eddie St. Hilaire's channel.
I know, right?
We'll make videos for me.
Ooh. Shots fired. Bang, bang. Banish for food now on board. And it looks like Jose has forgot that Jacob bloodlusted the Aider, so the Goku effect does not trigger when he combos.
Oh my!
That is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
I thought he was just comboing just because he wanted to do some stuff. I didn't realize.
No, and that's why Jacob pointed it out. I know I
saw him do that, but I didn't realize. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That is a very unfortunate event there.
Oh my gosh! I'll tell you, man. I've seen people do that.
It's an honest mistake.
Yeah, I've had people play out a card like the one that happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
My opponent played Scientist Fu against me. I cold ballusted it.
Okay.
He attacked me, comboed his hand. Had 2 cards left. He was okay, 50K double strike. And I was like, but it's like cold ballusted. He's like, yeah, I didn't draw, and I'm like, I know, but
it also removes double strike.
He thought about it. He was like, I am an idiot. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. But it's easy to think that cold bust only works on the effect. You know what I mean? Like, yep. it's easy to mess up.
Now, it's an easy way he forgot is because he played the Aider, got bloodlusted, they didn't know what to do, went into Krillin got TN. So he made a couple plays before he finally got into Banish for Food and then tried to combo it. So he just, honest mistake, and forgot.
It is easy to do.
Yeah, so guys, I did catch on that he has put some of his cards into his warp, but unfortunately we're just casters and commentators, and that is up to both players and the stream judge to catch that, because I have noticed it twice. He has put his discard into his warp. So now we got 2 Chile the Beautiful, an amazing card. Probably I would say, like, second best feature rare behind Goku.
What is the stat of the players? Guys, we don't know. We don't know the stats of the player. It's something we don't ask them. We don't ask them what their records are or anything like that, guys. Sorry.
Dusty, what do you think about Chile the Beautiful?
The card, I think it's one of the best feature rares.
I think it's the second one behind Goku.
I think it's the third one. I like Vegeta better.
Really?
Yeah.
I
think
mean,
Vegeta.
I like Vegeta also.
Vegeta killing a barrier card and untapping energy is so good.
Yep.
In the right situation. I think they're both situational. Well, I would say Chila is probably not situational. Chila is just only like situationally good, depending on the decks you're playing against. But
it's something you build around.
But Chila's effect is always possible, so I don't think you can necessarily say it's Chila's best feature rare. You think?
That sounds like a guy who sits there and goes like, Chila's waifu, man.
I mean, I like Chila. I like the card, but
I like Chila as a character, actually, believe it or not. I like really awesome female characters in Dragon Ball, and I feel like we've been needing another one for a while. And even though she's not really a fighter, they haven't shown her fighting or any of that, but just someone who brought a lot of attention to herself.
Death Ball,
that's a good card. She brought a lot of attention to herself in the movie, so it was just cool to see a female, like almost like a sis or like another lead character as a female. So it was pretty cool.
So it's Death Ball, discard 2.
Yep.
Pay 1. Think about this
That's
card.
pretty aggressive.
Well, I mean, think about if this card read, pay 1 energy, KO one of your opponent's characters, and make them discard 2 cards.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's insane. That's literally what just happened.
Sounds
That's what's just happening right
as heck.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. Man, that just hurt. Just to watch it happen, it's just like, ooh, that hurts. Such a good job by Jacob. I mean, I think Jacob is doing a really awesome job controlling the board and controlling the tempo of the game over Jose. Jose is now getting to a point where he's got a very low hand.
Ooh, whiff.
He can kind of rebuild it, but it's becoming very hard, especially since he has not been able to blow up some of Jacob's board. You know, he's been stopping him with Cold Bloodlust over and over again. But Jose can definitely find a way out of this. You know, very easily. Jacob's got 2 life, and we all know that Kid Ku can swing with a 30k vanilla or something, and then give it double strike very easily. I just don't know how many cards Jacob has in his hand, if he has any, because he has his hands in his lap right now.
Ooh, so Jacob's attacking Chilai into
Krillin.
Krillin gets the pickup. Passes turn with 1 yellow open. Cold Ball is open. Flying Nimbus is open. Crusher Ball's open. 1 yellow is a scary amount of energy to be open. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things you have to play around.
What a yellow energy open.
Yeah, with 1 yellow energy. Both players at 2 life, 2-2. We have Tagoma. And what appears, is that Lima? Or is it, no, it's another Chilai.
Yeah,
Chilai.
Yeah, he's got 2 Chilai
life. And then Crusher Ball and 4-star in life for Jose.
Oh, you meant in life. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I think Jose here just needs to like use his the little resources he has in his hand as efficient as possible to try to maybe double strike Jacob, whether it be with his leader or a vanilla card.
All right, there's Baby Goku. That's a great card.
I think it's a great card to play because he's going to get himself a 4-star ball here, add it to his hand, so he's got another combo power in his hand.
Yep.
And then possibly use his effect to get a 30k out.
Man, what is Jacob going to do?
I mean, Jacob.
I'm actually afraid that Jacob's going to lose to a double strike here.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a negate and Jose has no battering laser, he can lose to a double strike. Yeah, reveal, draw 2. But does Jose have the Champa or the Isekai in hand? I can't see. He's got the Champa right there.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you play Kid Goku, you know.
Yep.
You always have the double.
You always have double
strike.
strike. Yeah. You save it. That double strike is always in your hand.
It's ready to finish the game.
Yeah. If I double strike you early in the game, know that I have another one in my hand.
So I just wonder, man.
Jose can literally sneak this game out
That's
of
what I'm
here.
saying. I don't know how many cards are left in his hand, but
I don't think Jacob has any cards in his hand. He keeps putting his hand in his lap.
You think Jacob has 0 cards in hand?
Yeah, because I didn't see him put his hand anywhere. Like his actual hand cards.
No.
If he's got no cards in hand, Jose can literally steal this from him.
Yeah, I mean, he can attack with 8 to win. Oh, there's his hand.
Oh, okay. See,
I was like,
it was off camera.
crap,
I was like, does
yeah.
he not have any cards in hand? Like, where's his hand? It's just off camera. I was getting worried. I was just getting scared. Like, where's the card? I wonder why he plays Krillin here instead of just tapping 2 for the Goku. What do you think, Dusty? Unless he knows he doesn't have a 30K.
That's just another 15K. It's also more combo power, too.
But like, I think he wants a 30K here to kind of guarantee that he can swing for game.
Ooh, another one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No double strikes coming this way.
That's barrier. Sheila has barrier, right?
I no, it shouldn't have battery.
Oh,
barrier.
does it not?
I don't think so. I could be wrong. Want me to look it up real quick? Okay.
Yeah, look it up. Is this going to be Flying Nimbus, you think? Yeah. This feels like a Flying Nimbus type of turn.
Like Flying Nimbus type of turn?
Yeah, there's the
Like
Flying Nimbus from
so
Jacob. So Jose has 2 more attacks. Oh, he's attacking the Chila here.
Yeah, no barrier. It's just auto.
No
once
barrier.
per turn.
Okay.
The one that I don't think any of them. But this one has blocker. The speedy entrance. Yeah, I think Jacob clearly just slaps down Nimbus the moment you saw Jose tap out. So he didn't put the fear of battery laser into him at all. He's opting to clear his board because he feels like he can't go for game. I wonder how many cards Jacob has in his hand then. He definitely has quite a few over Jose. Oh yeah, he has at least like 8 cards in hand.
That was a tricky play by Jacob here. I'm sorry about Jose.
I don't think he plays. Have you seen a 30K vanilla out of his deck yet? I don't think
I
he
actually
does.
have it. No, there's the Android 13.
Yeah.
Garish called it.
Ooh. Garish the Prophet. Can we like hashtag Garish the Prophet?
Garish the Prophet.
Can we hashtag that, please?
Hashtag Garish the Prophet.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Yeah, it's the Agent of Destruction, Andrew.
Jose has no cards in hand now.
Yeah. That answers my questions.
Yeah.
AOD 13.
Yeah, Jose
he's
just
gonna
going to
scoop
pick
it up,
those
yeah.
up. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Jacob doing an amazing job of playing this game. Very controlling.
very good.
Very, take his time. He just kept nitpicking at Jose, and Jose just had very little option of what to do. DBS community is great. My friends and I are trying to stream things in Spanish for DBS. We are just starting, but we got some good reviews so far. Oh, awesome. Okay. So I speak Spanish. I can read and write everything like that. Please tell me, do you guys, because in Puerto Rico, apparently, I was told they just say double strike or triple strike or dual attack. But in other countries, maybe like South America and all that, how do you guys say those things? Can someone type that? They just say double strike? Or is there a specific way of saying it? Because when I translate it in my brain, it makes no sense.
Okay. That makes
So
sense.
I want to know if there's a proper way of saying it, because me translating it just didn't sound right, and I felt like I was doing it wrong.
Yeah, I think that's one of the funny things that I've noticed about learning a different language. Like I'm trying to learn Japanese, but I'm teaching myself. So obviously, there's a lot of things. And like we talked about earlier, like Anna, George's wife, was helping me learn a little bit of Spanish, and we were driving to the airport to go to Vegas. And she was teaching me a little bit of Spanish, and what I noticed was how incredibly easier it is to learn Spanish, like learn a language with somebody who knows it.
Of course.
Because you try to do it, and they're like, okay, you're
Okay.
wrong.
Let me help you real quick.
Exactly.
Let me help you out real quick. Okay, so I got some good ones. So one of the ones that said, instead of saying double strike, they're saying double life. So in Spanish, it's doble vida. So they just say like double life. But then and I completely forgot that another word for strike, and this is just me forgetting, is daño, or damage. So daño can be used as strike.
So
also
double damage.
Yeah, so doble daño. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. The double daño would be double strike. Doble ataque would be dual attack. Okay, how do you okay, so they do say it. Because in Puerto Rico, we just say it in English. I was like, okay, that doesn't answer my question. But I couldn't get someone from like Venezuela or something like that to give me an answer. I didn't have a person to reach out to. Because, all the people in Puerto Rico we just say double strike. I was like, okay, no problem.
But one thing I noticed is when I was, like you said, learning a new language, I feel like a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, you're learning Japanese? That's cool. How do you say, Power Rangers in Japanese? Ha, or some stupid thing. And you're like, they don't. Like that
You
doesn't
know?
exist.
Doesn't
Like
exist,
you can't.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like whatever the term is. It's like not everything in English has a one-to-one translation to another language. Like
Yep.
sometimes you just try your best. You're like you said, like
Just work your way through it.
right.
At least I know how to introduce myself in Japanese.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you want me to whip it out? I
Yes,
can whip it
yes,
out. Watashi no mae wa desu desu.
So this.
Yeah. It's
Watashi.
Yeah, watashi no mae wa. And it took me a while to figure out that des is desu, but you just say des.
Des. Yep.
And I was like, oh.
It's basically how they end almost all their sentences.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, my friend's wife is like born and raised in Japan.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so like I don't get to see them much often anymore because they moved to California. But like whenever they come down, I always ask her little questions and stuff like that. And she always, and it's funny because she'll text me in Japanese but use like English like to write out the word.
Oh, that's cool.
So like, and I'm like, man, I forgot what that is. She's gonna hate me if I don't reply right. And like she'll like Richie, wrong. I taught you better.
Richie, I hate you.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
What job? Chilai coming out.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys. Back to the game. We got into our little side
Oh,
conversation.
I mean that's.
But we love y'all.
Joe already won. She's free.
Well, that answers my question on the. Isn't that the 3-drop Tagoma that's 30K? I didn't see one earlier last game at all.
Right. We didn't see
Yeah.
any 30Ks.
Yeah, I didn't see any at all. Where
Yeah.
they're all at, and there's one in energy and one on board now. So he heard me and he was like, "Let me help you, Richie. We got the card on board." This man's got double Champa in his life. Can we have this conversation right now?
The Kid Go player has cards mixed in his deck upside down. Is that against the rules? No,
not at all.
Not if you have solid sleeves.
Yep.
If you have graphic sleeves, you can make an argument that they're marked. But
Yeah, for the most part,
I'm
them
not,
being
sure how
upside
that,
down.
I'm not sure how that works in Dragon Ball. But in Magic, you could make the argument. But what kind of camera do you all use to film? Oh boy, we use a lot of different cameras.
Yeah, that's a tough question.
Yes,
actually.
that's actually a very
You
complex.
need to be
stuff.
more specific.
And right now we're just using a Canon video camera to do the gameplay on the for gameplay camera. But I'm experimenting with some new stuff. I have some new tech on the way that I want to test with before.
I
for
love
the next
new
event.
tech.
Depending on what is upside down is the same as stacking. Only if you can tell that it's upside down by looking at it.
Correct, yeah.
So it's solid collared sleeves. It's almost impossible to tell what's upside down, right?
Yep. And sometimes I like to have my stuff all the same, like all upright. But I've given my opponent my deck to cut, and they do that, and I'm like, oh. Because I like drawing my card a certain way, and then I add it to my hand. So when it's upside down, it's like, oh, I gotta flip it over. And
Yeah, I hate it. Oh my gosh.
oh,
makes
it drives
so
me up
mad.
the wall.
Yeah.
It's a silly little thing, and when they do it, I'm like, oh, I'm cringing on the inside.
But very rarely do you lose based off your deck being upside down like that.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Because if you think about what could happen is I could be like, I could shuffle my deck and be like, okay, present it to be cut, and my opponent could be like, okay, and then take it and slightly turn it and shuffle, like can purposely turn your cards and shuffle them upside down and then pass it back to you and then be like, oh, Judge, I think his cards are upside down. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, so like it could. I mean, like
It's like you said, the only time I've seen arguments when you have, okay, look at Jacob's sleeves. They're designer sleeves, so they have a certain pattern on it. They're not solid color. But for Jose's sleeves, there's a solid blue color. It doesn't change anything.
right. Ooh, I love.
I'm still stuck to the fact that Jose has 2 Champas in his life. Like, it's extremely... If anyone's played Kiku, you don't realize how important it is to have that double strike card in your hand. You need it, especially when you don't play any inherent double strikers in your deck. Like, it's almost like that added threat and pressure, especially when you use it on somebody early, knowing that you have another one in your hand. Like, I love taking somebody from 5 to 3 and just going like, yeah, I can use another one and kill you at will if you don't have some kind of negate. So it'll cause your opponent to negate random things sometimes because they're so afraid of taking that 1 damage because then they're down to 2. He's got double strike.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I actually don't. I have no idea what the rules are. The floor rules are for that. I'm sorry, I don't know. Whenever I was studying quotations to be a judge, it was during set 1 and 2. The floor rules
Nothing
weren't
like
really.
right now.
Yeah, they weren't really like that fleshed out. So now I'm sure there's a absolute way to do it, but I'm not clear. I don't know.
Yeah. Jose playing the 2-drop Kun and bringing out the 2-drop yellow VanillaKu. Swinging with it and then using the 4-star ball. I just love that this is an active battle card. It looks like Jacob takes it. Now he swings for Krillin. Uses super combo to protect himself.
You think the notifications? They might be, I guess, but let me just do this. That should help. And
That should not happen.
we
anymore.
can't hear the notifications at all.
Yeah, in our ears.
So,
I haven't heard anything.
yeah, so I mean, that's just because we just simply can't hear them.
Sorry about that. That's what's happening right now. We killed the desktop audio, so that should take care of it. Jacob now, it's his turn, choosing to play the 1-drop Chilai. And so he gets rid of the one-drop Frieza to untap one and draw a card from Leader's Effect. Ooh. Mass Sane come out, the original Overrealm.
Coming in. I love this card. It's like one of my favorite Overrealm cards.
It's funny how for so long it was gone, and now it's just magically back. Because it's really good against Kid Ku deck.
It's why I feel like players are over-exaggerating a lot of things with our game. It's like they don't take time to look at some of the older cards. They're so good. I mean, you look at our top tables, it's not being dominated by Super Shinron.
It's a good mix of stuff out there.
It's a good mix of stuff, and that's what's going to happen. I mean,
we have a set 1 leader in top tables.
Huh?
Set 1 leader in top tables. If you sit here and think about it, we have a set 1 during set 6 format in top tables.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's nuts. I mean, if it's right now, it looks like one of the decks that's dominating is the VanillaKu.
Yeah.
That deck is doing so well.
Sorry about that.
I actually love this little Goku gift, too. We have a little crying Goku.
I like the other one you had shown me, though. You had shown me a different one you found?
Was it Kid Goku?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was like him crying. I was like, oh, my God, it was perfect.
That's it.
Was it this one?
That's this one.
My memory's jacked from this one.
Yeah, it's really bad.
You know where it is? I'm hungry.
Did you guys hear that notification just went off? I see it pop up on the second monitor. Let me know if you guys heard that.
And it came up again, yeah, so let us know if you heard it.
Let me know if you're hearing this.
Yeah, I think Goku in today's world also, it's doing really well with the rule change that Bandai put out on the Q&A on how the interaction on multi-KO or multi-warp while having Aider and Goku on board. That ruling is very, very important in this matchup to know from both an offense and defensive role.
Okay, guys, cool. So this muting desktop audio fixed it.
Perfect, yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, our headphones don't pick up our desktop audio, so I just didn't notice they were happening at all. Like, I had no clue they were happening. So that's our mistake, and thank you for bringing it to our attention. Help make the stream a little better for you.
Absolutely.
I was going nuts. No problem. That would be super annoying. It's super unprofessional too, so it's gonna make me mad. I'm gonna go nuts when I watch the rebroadcast.
I thought I was getting. They thought they were getting a notification. They look over. No, it's not me. So Jose charging the Krillin, and now he's gonna play another one-drop Kid Ku, the Friendship Kid Ku. I really love this card. This card just it does so much for a one-drop.
Oh man, there it is.
Bloodlust.
Cobalt Lust, and it's like the cool Cobalt Lust too.
Yep, it's the full art, baby.
Ooh, that Whis is rough.
It's extremely good in this matchup.
Yeah, I'm sure Jacob has a way to beat this, though. Crisis Crusher.
You have to. You know, Crisis Crusher is actually an extremely good card in the mirror match.
Yeah, I mean, Crisis Crusher is one of the best cards, I think.
In the format?
One of the most, like, defaultly good cards just in the format, yeah. It has a lot of answers to a lot of stuff.
Any color deck can use it. It's really good.
Dusty, how do you think about Mecha Frieza in this format? Honestly, I feel like Mecha Frieza got banned. I just threw him in a shoebox or something. I just don't think about him. I don't know why. But I think as extra cards get better and better and better, Mecha gets better. And I feel like the extra cards have become too specific right now.
Yep.
Like they're all the good extra cards are desires and he can't run them. But I think that like what Richie said at the beginning of this match is kind of how I feel. Like every time a new Frieza Army card comes out, I'm like, how would that work with Golden Frieza? Yep. Is that going to break Golden Frieza? Yep. And I feel like I do the same thing with extra cards with Mecha. And then if the answer is, like it most of the time is, no, this is not going to break him or make him any better.
You move on.
I move on. But I think eventually that extra card will come out, and then we're going to be like, oh, wait, Mecha. And it's going to be like, what's going to happen, you know?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I think Golden Frieza will always have – it's like – you know who's another one that's like that? Vegito. Yeah. Vegito's a leader that you always just quickly take a glance at. Where we're at. What do we get this set as Goku and Vegeta? I was like, we're good? Okay, move on.
Move on.
We're not good? Okay, bring him out. And it's a very interesting leader. It's just the way that they were designed. And I think they'll always find a spot in the meta if you just try hard enough and figure out a way how to play it in the current meta versus what's around you and stuff. Especially if you're locals, guys. We can look at this event, right? But if your locals plays a lot of this type of deck or a lot of this other stuff, that's what they like to play, you can definitely build a deck that you truly enjoy and like that just plays against your local meta, not just the meta, it's just your locals meta. Like my local meta doesn't have a lot of red. Like people just don't play red. They don't want to, they don't like it, or anything like that. So I don't ever worry about like Chain Zeno or Pan or anything. They just don't do it. I don't know why. Before it wasn't like that, but now they don't care for it. So I don't ever have to worry about it. And it looks like now he's down to just Aider and the Whis. I forgot the name of that Whis card. I just know it's a copy of Burgos.
Yeah, it's Whis.
Yeah,
kind of like Borgos.
It's from the structure deck, from the Broly structure deck.
That's his name.
Whis kinda like
exactly
Borgos.
like Borgos.
Yeah.
But yellow.
Yeah, I just know he comes in the Broly starter deck.
Yeah.
The mecha meta for like 3-4 months. Oh, we don't go back to those days, okay? And so, remember San Jose?
Do you guys think that Kid Goku is better with yellow or with blue? I think it's better.
Both.
I like yellow
Both.
blue. I think that's my favorite version of the deck.
Yeah, when you say blue, we're not saying blue like a big package Gogetas. No, we're talking about like beans, like the small blue package.
I'm talking like Gogeta.
You are talking about Gogeta? Really?
Gogeta, Sensu Bean, Pan.
Wait, we talking about 5-drop or 7-drop?
7-drop.
7-drop?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, yeah, I
love
don't,
Pan in that deck because it helps you awaken. Like, you play Pan, you swing, you take a life, it goes back in your hand. You play Pan, you swing, you take a life, now you can awaken, it goes back to your hand. Next turn, you charge Pan, and now you have your blue. Because, like, a lot of problems with the blue variants is they only run, like, the most amazing blue cards, and so it's hard for them to charge. Oh, what do I want to charge? I don't really want to charge a Sensu Bean. I don't really.
Yeah.
But, like, with playing Pan, is I like it because it gives you I can awaken, and now I can have a free energy.
I got you. Yeah, I play the Pan. I don't play any Gogeta cards, but I do play the Pan and stuff like that. And I love it. I love it. Love that card. 4 Bean, 4 Pan is enough blue in my opinion. I like to also run blue vanilla cards.
Yeah, I run
just in case.
Yeah, I run 4 Bean, 4 Pan, 1 Gogeta, and then 4 Vegeta. Like the Vegeta of 20K, 2 cost 20K, Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Super Saiyan Vegeta, yeah. Okay.
And then I run the Super Saiyan Goku Yellow card.
Okay.
So I run Goku Yellow, Vegeta Blue, and that way they can still use them for
energy, just in case.
Yeah, for energy. So I have like
because it does come up. So Jacob now has Chile the Beautiful on board. So this will be very interesting. I mean, I really wanted to see Jose bring out Tao. I don't know if he sized it in or not.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, knowing that Jacob likes to play multiple Chile going into turn 4, turn 5 to essentially prep up the Android 13, just Tao. Just Tao it up. Who wins the die roll? What do you mean?
I said true. Mecha games were over in 3 minutes. Whoever won the die roll won. In Mecha Frieza format.
Yeah, I can agree with that. There's many times where I've seen people turn 2 kill really quickly and Mecha while having a hand of like 20 cards.
Man, some of those turns were just ridiculous back in the day. Though they really were. They were just like
turn 1, I have 16 cards. Awaken, pass. When you opened up the stones of Objection and Manaka, remember that shenanigans?
Oh yes.
Oof.
Yeah, it's like Manaka.
Objection.
Draw card. Objection. Since be for free, Radium.
Yep. Awaken.
Draw 2.
It
Attack my leader, draw a card.
Yeah. Play March of the Apes. 2 apes on board now. It's like, what?
What is happening? Please stop.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, the Frieza player would be like at 2 life, but you're sitting there turn 1, turn 2, looking at a board that you can never compare to until like 4 turns from now. Unless you were also playing Frieza. I watched Eggman play Chile Victory Strike before, and it was awesome. Oh, cool. You know, it's funny, Dusty. You know, I don't play the Krillin at all.
I like the Krillin.
It's good. I'm not saying it's bad.
Why?
I just don't. I just don't. And I've been trying it like that, and there hasn't been a moment where I was like, I wish I had Krillin.
Yeah, I like Krillin for a couple reasons, but my main reason I like Krillin is I just love the pressure he provides for only 2 energy.
Yeah.
He works so well with, like, your turn 2 awakening thing that you want to do, you know?
Mm-hmm. You combo the vanilla card, play Krillin, and bring out the vanilla card now. So you get double use out of it.
Yeah, I mean, you can do crazy stuff, too. I mean, you can like, on turn 2, you can tap 1, play Pan, attack with Pan. She goes to 15, you Sensu Bean, go back up to 2, go to 20, attack in, and then awaken with your leader. And then play 2, play Krillin, get your second guy back that you used that you had to combo with to be able to awaken. It's just like it just has like a good flow to it.
Yeah, I think this. He said it really good. Krillin's a really good extender.
Yeah.
And I try to. This is why I don't play aggro. I don't like overextending too much. I'm terrible at it. So maybe that's why I seem safe. But I play a certain type of way around like not having to kill him.
All right, Mass Sam looks like just to kill Chilai.
That's a lot to just to kill Chilai, but if he wants just to get rid of it quickly, and he has no Android 8 and Goku combo, that's how you gotta do it. Ooh, Bloodlust. You saw Jose, like he was really wanting to get rid of that Chilai.
Cold Bloodlust, man.
That's tough, man. That also took away his double striker.
That card is so devastating.
Yep.
All right, 20K to 15K here. This is at 2 life.
Yeah, but Bardock's only going to do 1 damage. I hope he's got a... yep, there's the Champa. Here we go. Here we go, boys. This is why we play Champa in this deck. Or Iskai.
Oh, he is going in so
He is
hard.
going in, yeah. Yep, and that's 10K now, too. Leader's effect once per turn. Okay. Can Jacob get there? How much was that? Hold on.
Okay, so that's 20. He's picking up.
Oh, he just picked it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, the Bloodlust, I forgot. You can't give it double strike. The moment you Bloodlust it and you give it double strike again, it still loses it. Because it removes all skills for the rest of the turn. I forgot.
Yeah, I actually thought the ruling was you could apply it on there afterwards.
No.
But that's, man,
Bloodlust makes it a skillless card for the rest of the turn.
it does.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
The only time what you're thinking works is like when you let's suppose you peel off the double strike off of it, and then I give it another instant of double strike. It doesn't remove
What
the
I was
second
thinking
one.
was God Strike Beerus.
Oh, okay.
Like I have two. If I have 2 instances of double strike, you take one off. But I got confused with that card hard.
Yeah. Bloodlust
Jeez.
takes off all skills until the end of the turn.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, that's absolutely the right call. I'm just saying that, like, holy crap, to think
And he
about.
dumped his hand. Jose must be kicking himself right now in his
Oh
mind.
my gosh, I just feel so bad.
I feel
for
bad.
Jose.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. And it happens, folks. It happens to the best of us. You know, I'm commentating here, and I was like, oh, there goes the double strike. And I'm going with it. And then I realized when I saw the Bloodlust, oh, no, he can't. So, you know, that happens to all of us. Yeah, that is correct. All skills are negated until the end of the turn. It doesn't just remove them in that instance. It's like a blanket effect for the rest of the turn. Someone said, "Oh my God,
That
it's
is heartbreaking."
Yeah, it is very heartbreaking. I would feel bad right now.
Me and Tony were talking about God Strike Beerus and you know about double strike and how that works and stuff. And man, I was just in that mentality. I just wasn't even thinking, dude. Oh my gosh, that's heartbreaking.
Yes, it is. Someone said he should have swung with lead. Yeah, he was trying to get the extra 5K, I guess, out of it.
Huh?
So Bardock is 20K. So they say he should have swung with lead, so he could have gave it double strike and been okay with it.
Right.
But, you know, he forgot. First of all, he forgot. Plus, you know, Bardock has the extra 5K, so he was just trying to get to as highest number as possible to guarantee that Jacob couldn't get there.
You're asking if the judge is allowed to interfere with the match?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Literally,
that's what he's there. That's his job.
That's literally their job. That's
yeah, that's his job.
That's in fact that's the only person that's allowed to do that. Actually.
Yep. Yeah. Judge at any moment can stop the game, essentially for any rule reason, anything that he sees or that he deems that he needs to check or validate.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the game going to Jacob. Pretty cool deck.
Yep.
It's cool to see it being played out. Some of the changes and stuff. How the deck continues to evolve.